Hi. Hang on. Hi guys, hang on. I'm trying to figure out how do I get show comments on screen. There we go. Okay, cool. Way we're working. How are you guys? LHT Traveler. Oh, it's Kristen, Barb the cat. You guys having a good night? You excited to play with makeup? I have a lot to play with. It's going to be fun, I think. Hi, moans over her hammy. Isn't that crazy? Struggling with my, oh, it's Kristen says, I'm struggling with my 9-year-old math homework. It's so true. I get it. I don't even know this. Yeah. My dad was a math teacher. So it's tough to have a parent as a teacher, but he tried to help me, but I always butted heads with him because, of course, I knew more, right? Ninth grade is what? Is that second grade? Oh, it's Kristen. Is that second grade? 9. I don't remember. Oh, fourth. Oh, I was off. Yeah. My oldest son, he'll be 21 in May, and he struggled so badly with school. He hated school. He didn't do homework. We would hear, he's getting a D or an F, and then he would always dig himself out of the hole. And then my other son, he turned 17 in December, and he's all AP honors, so responsible, so crazy how different kids can be. And no, LHT Traveler, you're right. They do not teach math the same way. I almost feel like they make it more complicated. I feel like they make it more complicated. But math was never my thing. Barbie, I don't know. I mean, I don't really talk to Jess that often. I mean, maybe she'll bring it up. Today's Monday. Maybe she'll bring it up on Wednesday. I haven't asked her, and she hasn't told me. I forget if she even made a comment about it. I know she said she received it, but I don't know. We have to ask her about it. I really don't know. I have it. It's right here. All right. You guys want to get started? Okay, so what I'm going to do, this is how I think this is going to happen. So I'm going to put on all my skincare, right? And I'm just going to like put it on really fast tonight so you guys don't have to wait that long. And wait, what? I think I've been unhidden on her chat. Oh, well, good. That's awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put on all my stuff. And then I'm going to, because you guys get to decide what I do tonight. So what I'll do is I'm going to hold up, like, do you want me to put on this or that? I'll tell you what they are, And then whoever says it first in the chat is the product I'll put on. And I do that for everything, for concealer, for bronzer, everything. I have an either or. So whoever answers it first in the chat is who I will. Now, if you have a super fast like computer and you're constantly going first, then we might have to figure this out. We'll just see how it goes. No, I have no makeup on right now. None. I just washed my face. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So I'm going to start with, well, first, let me tell you this. I always have red eyes. So these are dermatologist, like this is what my ophthalmologist told me to get. They're Lumify, and they're for red eyes. So you don't look like you have red bloodshot eyes. So that's the first thing I always do. But I already did this. And I already did my brows because I didn't want to deal with brows. Okay, so what do I have here? Okay, so with serums, remember you guys go thinnest texture to thickest. So I'm going to start with the Ceramide Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And this is, sorry if it's making weird noise. This is awesome for hydration. And And it has the 3 different kinds of molecular weight in it, the hyaluronic acid, 3 different molecular sizes. So if you put it on your skin, on your lips over time, it'll actually kind of plump them because the low molecular weight hyaluronic acid can penetrate your skin good because they're low, because it's a low weight. Okay, so that's what I do. I pat. Okay, Tammy's Ageless Beauty always taught me pat, pat, pat. So I pat, pat, pat. Okay, so then I would let that absorb a little bit more, but tonight we're just gonna move on. So next I'm going to put on the copper serum. And remember, copper, it's a sanguine peptide that it tricks your skin into thinking it has experienced collagen loss. And so it stimulates new production of collagen. And copper is a peptide, right? So this is tripeptide 1. And it's a really pretty blue color. So then, and actually I forgot. I should be dragging this down my neck too. Oh gosh, I forgot to look at question. LHT Trevor, you like the under eye cream? Thank you. Yay. Okay. So then bring it down your neck. Always rub up. You don't want to pull down because then you get saggy skin. You don't want that. Okay, so then that's it. Now we're going to do the epidermal growth factor. We talked about this one on Saturday, so I won't bore you with the details again. Here's this one. This is for surface repair. It helps with your cells so they turn over quicker because our cells turn over slower as we age. It used to be like 30 or 40 days. And now as you get to 40, 50, it takes like 90 days for cells to turn over. So this also helps with skin thickness. As we age, our skin thins, which is what causes that sagging, thin looking skin, right? This helps plump it back up. We are all about plumping, guys. Okay. Then I'll just show you this. I'm not going to put this one on, but this is for the advanced brightening lightening. So I have you can see this is where my melasma was. You can still kind of see the brownish discoloration. I had melasma really bad, from pregnancy. So, I'll show you. I'll just put it on. So this, I put a very little amount, and I only put it where my discoloration is. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. All right. So that's that. And I'm not putting on the CE Frulic serum tonight because remember, that's a low pH serum, and it will, the epidermal growth factor and the copper, they won't work as well. You can't have a low pH serum with those. Those pH is around 5.5 or 6. So you can't mix those two. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to show you what I was doing. This is my eye serum. Sorry, I totally forgot. Here, I'll show you. So that's the texture. Okay. It's thick. It's the shea butter that makes it thick. And it's super hydrating. Honestly, and I'm not just saying this because I made it. This is seriously one of the most hydrating eye creams I think I've ever used. And the hydration stays with me all day. And then really gentle around the eye skin, right? And then you can go up around your eyes. And then pat, pat, pat. Okay. That's that. We'll get to the makeup. One more step. And we're done. Hydrating water gel. This is what Jess always talks about on Jess Machado show. Oh, did I put my name up today? Guys, do I have my name? I put my name up. I don't see it though. Do you guys see my name? I'm Julie. Whatever. I hope I did. I typed it in. I don't know if it went up there. Anyway, okay. So on this, actually, I wanted to show you guys this too. Actually, I'll open this. So you guys can open these. I don't know if you knew this. So in this is what the hydrating water gel looks like. And this is a jar that it sits on an elevator. I'm not going to take the whole jar apart. But this yellow, the cream, the hydrating gel, it's sitting on this elevator, this. Obviously, it's a flat surface, right? So every time you pump this, the whole elevator rises. So when you are done with this, it literally gets every last drop. The only thing you're going to have is a little bit left on your lid. And then you can just pop it open and you can get the last little residual, but there's not going to be, there'll be enough for another few days, but there's not going to be hardly any left. Oh, it's Kristen. There's no name here. Right. I got to figure that out. Whatever. My name's Julie. Okay. So you push it up and an elevator comes up. And this, people have asked me, I think this should last you guys at least, I'm thinking 45 days. but I've never tested that, so don't hold me to that. All right, so then we do this. Okay, pat, pat, pat. Okay, that's that. So that's my skincare. That's what I would do in the morning, as long as I don't use the CE Frulic. If I use the CE Frulic, oh, actually, I forgot one, but I'm not going to go back. I also have the Triple C in here. This is the one that Jessica Machado always says is tinted, but it's really not. It's just the licorice root that makes it that color. But I forgot to put this on. Oh well. Okay. So now let's start with the fun stuff. All right, I'm just going to put on a primer. And the only reason I use a primer is I get pores right here throughout the day. So this is from Sephora. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. It's like a silicone primer. And I just put it right here so I don't get pores. Hi, Genuine. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Has your husband heard anything? Still thinking about you. Okay. Now all of this is absorbed. All right. All right. So I'm going to hold up choices, and you guys tell me. First one to type it in is what I will put on. Okay. This is Milk Makeup. I'm not very good with makeup stuff. This is a gel tint. Comes in a little pump thing like this. It's like a light to medium coverage. So if you want this one, put Milk. Hang on. This is by CL. This is really good. I put this on almost every day. This is an SPF. I think it's an SPF of 50. Yeah, SPF of 50. Again, a skin tint, but it covers awesome. So this is coverage and SPF. So this is CL. You don't have to spell it right. I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then the last choice I brought in is Makeup by Mario. This is just a typical foundation. And it has like medium coverage. So actually, let's do this. Milk is 1. 1 for Milk, 2 for CL, or 3 for Mario. CL. Okay, Barb Cat, you. Okay, I feel bad. I hope everybody wanted to see that. Okay, Genuine, let me read this. No, he's still on call, and I'm glad to be here in Arizona with my family, though. Thanks for asking. I'm sorry. Didn't they say on Sunday it would be like 72 hours? So does that mean tomorrow he goes? Okay, cool. 2 was this, so that's good. Okay, so this comes in a pumper. Comes in a pump. And what I do is I just drop it on the back of my hand. And for SPF, you're always supposed to apply a teaspoon. I don't know if you guys knew this. Doesn't matter what the SPF is. If it doesn't matter if it's this one or if it's just a plain white SPF that you hang on here. It doesn't matter if it's a plain white SPF. You have to add a teaspoon for it to work, unless you're going to layer it. If I had an SPF on under this, then I would probably not worry about it. But if this is your only SPF, you have to use a teaspoon of it. Right? So I take it with a brush and I like blot. And I try not to get it that close under my eye because I'm going to put concealer on. And I just don't want to keep layering. It's like really hard for me to see what I'm doing. And this brush is by Makeup by Mario. Oh, crap. Hang on. It's fine. I don't do that. I do use a sponge. Hang on. We're going to get there. I have a sponge somewhere. Oh, here's my sponge. Actually, this is a brand new sponge. I just got it today. Yeah, we're going to get there. I start with a brush, and then I go in with a sponge at the end. And then obviously, I'm not going to bring this tinted stuff all the way down my neck. So if this was the daytime, I would be putting on a different SPF on my neck. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. So then my sponge, I go in and I do that. And then And I brought in a different mirror because I really cannot see what I'm doing. Hang on. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, next. What I used to do is put on concealer next, but I changed it. And I don't know why I changed it, but now I do bronzer next. And then I do concealer after that. But I do. Hang on, let me grab my concealer or my bronzer. Okay. I'm very disorganized, guys. Okay, here. So I only brought one contour in, and then you guys can choose the bronzer. So for contour, I go, as we age, you know, when everything falls, right? Things just ain't where they used to be, right? So for contour, I just put a little bit here. You find your jawbone. You see that shadow? That right there, and I go a little bit above it. And this brush is by Real Techniques, and I try to get that hollow to come back in my face again. And then you can like carve out your nose and go up here. I don't do all that. And then I take my sponge, which I keep losing it. And then to get rid of that harsh line, I go back with my foundation brush and I blend it all in. Okay. Next, we are going to do bronzer. You guys can choose, but I have to find it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about this too. This is by e.l.f. Charlotte Tilbury has one too. It's called, gosh, can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it, but this is like a liquid highlighter. If you wanted a little bit of glow, you can put that there. Or you can mix this with your foundation too. Oh, sorry, Barbara Cat. I cannot multitask. Okay, you don't use it. Yes, I use a sponge. I use a brush too. Barb the Cat. Which brush by Mario? Is it a foundation brush? One momento. I can't see. I don't know. When we're done, Barb the Cat, remind me, and I will look this up for you. It might be a foundation brush. I honestly, I don't know. That I'm not sure about. But it's awesome because I use this for foundation, and then when we do concealer, I use this one. So it's super cool. Okay. So then that's the e.l.f. stuff. I love Charlotte Tilbury too. Actually, I have her. This is one of your choices. Okay, bronzer. This is Charlotte Tilbury. My hands are so greasy right now. This is Charlotte Tilbury. This is her, I think it's actually contour, but I use it as a bronzer. So this is for choice one. Or again, Makeup by Mario. So these are your choices. Do you want to see them on my hand before you choose? This is one. Hang on. And then this is so Mario, Charlotte. All right. Oh, I forgot one. So one is Charlotte and two is Mario. Which one should I put on? One, cool. Genuine, got it. So wait, I said one, right? For Charlotte? Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. One? Did I say one? I think I said one. I don't want to be wrong. Can you guys clarify? Did I do the one? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. All right. So this, if you do, and actually I should have brought it down. Amazon has a dupe of this. Actually, that wasn't nice of me. It was literally, because this is like 40 bucks, complete ripoff. But Amazon had one. I'm telling you, it's so close. Actually, do you guys want me to go get it? Hang on. I'm here. I was vacuuming. Side Eyes just said, I'm here. I was vacuuming listening. How does BHB look so stunning even before makeup? Aw, that's very sweet. Actually, I probably don't feel overly comfortable right now, but I will do this for you guys, but I appreciate that. Do you guys want me to go grab the Amazon one that I bought? Or you know what? A better option. I'll show you guys. You know, I love Kevyn Aucoin. I haven't used Kevyn Aucoin in like I have a few of his things, but I have not used Kevin Aquan in forever. I really like him. Wasn't he was like one of the first brilliant like makeup artists, if I remember correctly. Hang on. Contour. If I can't find this in my Amazon stuff, if you guys want to know, I don't even know if you want to know. Contour. Oh, this is another thing. Somebody in Jess Machado's show, her chat the other day, and I don't know if it was somebody that's here tonight. Somebody was asking about tanning. They were asking about like body tanning and that they get it on their sheets, and they were talking about that. I don't know if that's somebody that was here. But then we switched topics and we started talking about face self-tanning drops. So again, I don't even know if who said that is here, but I'm going to show you guys this anyway. This is the face. These are the self-tanning drops that I use. They're by Beauty by Earth, you guys, and they're all natural. They have like no crappy stuff in there. They're good. They're fine. There's nothing weird in these at all. So they have 3 different shades. They have a medium, a light, a medium, and a dark. And you just drop like, I don't even remember. I'm not using them right now. I have to order more. I think they're like $30 for a bottle, but it will last you like a month and a half. So you drop it on and you literally apply it like you would a serum. And then by the next morning, you're going to have like a very nice color to your face. And then if you want it darker, then apply it again like that next night or next day or whatever you choose. But these are literally, and I've tried a lot, highly recommend these. Again, they're on Amazon, and I'm sure you can get them other places too. It's called Beauty by Earth, USA made. Yeah, they're $32. Highly recommend. Anyway, I don't know where the other thing is from Amazon. If you want to know, I'll find it. It's $35.99 in your cart. Why is it $35.99? Mine literally says $32. Side eyes, Jess. No, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's literally $32.99. And if you get a subscribe and save, you can get it for 27 something, 27.20. No, it's not. The tanning lotion isn't as good. No, this is the self-tanning drops. So you have to look for the dropper bottle. Wait, I feel like I missed a question. Oh, hi, Cyberchick. Wow, are Amazon's more certain places? I thought Amazon was Amazon. I mean, I don't think you'd want to put this on your body. I mean, you would go through this in like a day. No, I mean, if you want it for your body, they sell a body one. I won't waste you guys' time right now, but if you put this company name in, again, what did I call it? Beauty by Earth. If you put this company in, they do have a body one, which works wonderfully. But for my face, I like this one better. But yeah, I mean, literally, side eyes, you guys would go through this in like a minute. You would be spending $2,000 a month on tanning drops. Oh, you're not late. I'm still talking. Whiskers in Wonderland. You're all good. Hi. Okay, let me move on. No, Barbara the cat, absolutely. Still a good price. No issue at all. Okay. I don't know. Whoever is late, this is what we're doing. I put on all my serums. Okay. Showed you guys how I did all that. And then what we're doing is now we're putting on makeup. And then I hold up 2 choices, and then you guys choose which one you want me to put on. So they chose Charlotte Tilbury for contour. I'm going to look at the clown. Hang on. I need a mirror. I don't need another light. Let me turn this light off. Okay, I guess we'll get a little light. Oh. And then I put it here, and I bring it down my nose a little bit. And then I put it under my lip. And it kind of, when you blend it out, it kind of makes your lip look a little bit plump. Because we all need a little lip plumping. Then you can use the same brush if you want that we put the foundation on with, or you can use a sponge. You can do whatever you want. And I just blend it in. And I take everything up, right? Because if you start dragging this down, it's going to make you're going to look really weird. Don't do that. Bring everything up. You want to keep this hair. You want to keep this area clear. You just want foundation there, okay? And then we're going to go back around and we're going to buff all this in. And then from my nose, or sometimes I just go like this with my finger. Okay. And obviously this guy's usually only takes me like 5 or 10 minutes, but tonight it's a bit longer for obvious reasons. Up, up, up. And then you can take it along your jaw because we all want a snatched neck, right? Okay. And then again, if you get any, like, if you feel like you, if you went down too low or whatever, you can always go back to, well, I guess we haven't used our concealer yet, but you can like go back there and chisel that out again if you want. Oh, I forgot to do this. Here, all down into. All right, did I get it all? It's really hard to see in here. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do blush, and then I'm going to go back and do my concealer. All right, you guys ready? We're going to choose blush next. Okay, blush. Where did I put it? I think this would be easier if I did this in my bathroom, but that's okay. Okay, blush, blush. Here they are. Okay, I have a drugstore choice, and I have a Sephora choice. So I always put on, I always use 2 blushes. I use a powder and a cream, always. Okay, so this one's by Milani. I can't open. So this is by Milani. You can even see it. That's Milani. And then NYX. They match. They look good together. And then this one's by NARS. That broke because I dropped it. NARS. And then these are by gosh, what's her name? You guys, what's her name? Can't think of it. She's married to, is she married to Justin Bieber? You guys, I still can't see this. What's her name? Hang on, let me find it. Their pocket blushes by, why do they make things so small? I literally don't know who this is by. Oh, Rhode. They're by Rhode. Could they have made that any more obvious for me? Okay, so this is Rhode. And that's the color. Okay, so Hailey, yes, Hailey Bieber. She owns Rhode. Yes, that's it. Okay, so this is 1. The Rhode and the NARS, or this is 2, which is the drugstore. Which ones you guys want? 1 for Sephora or 2 for the drugstore one? I've never tried Victoria Beckham's good or her eyeliner. I actually just bought one by Urban Decay. Urban Decay, you want the NARS one? Deal. All right, you do NARS. And I know everybody's always taught to not put cream over powder, but I do it all the time. So I start, and I know you guys think I'm weird, but I start with this. I start with the cream. And this is a Sephora brush. So Sephora, oh, actually it's a foundation brush, but I'm using it as. And I just dab, dab, dab. And then I put it on the back of my hand so I don't look like a clown. And then I just, I cannot see. And I just go like that. And then don't worry, I will make it so it's not so bright. And I bring it up. So with blush, I put it up here, like literally it's on my cheekbone. Because you don't want to come down here too much. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Everybody's got a different face. For my face, if I put it right here, I'm going to look like it's going to make me look too round. And then I kind of go over my face or my, no, my face. I go over my nose. And then again, I go back with the foundation and I blend it out. That's what I mean. Oh, it's Kristen. Everybody's different. That's why, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, don't do that. Because, I mean, what do I know? Who am I, right? So whatever works for you. I'm the same for my face type. If I put it here, because my smile lines are so prominent, it would just not be a good thing for me. But yeah, I mean, you do whatever makes you feel good. Now I'm going in with the NARS. That is the brush. I'm going in with the NARS. And I blot it off. And then I go like that. Wow, that's really bright, isn't it? She's obese. I look like a clown. Okay, let's friend all this in. And then sometimes if you get too much on you, like clearly I just did, I take a really soft, like it's a lot of bristles, but I think this is called a stippling brush. And I just I blend it all in. So it's not so. And you know what, you guys, I'm so excited. My husband got this for me for Christmas. I'm not even going to tell you guys how much this was because I'm embarrassed. It's by Tom Ford. Never used this. Brand new. It's the Tom Ford Skin Illuminating Powder Duo. And it's in 01 Mood Light. So what I guess people do with this is I feel bad even using this, literally. I don't want to ruin it. But this, you put it over your skin at the end. I'm just excited. So I'll use it again in a minute. And I guess it adds like a beautiful glow to your face. So yeah, super expensive, probably not worth it, but it was a Christmas gift and I love it. So yay. Oops, I just moved the thing. Okay, now. Oh, it's Kristen, you have no clue what you're doing. Why? Well, then FaceTime me one day and we'll work to it together. We'll do it together. It'll be fun. A girl party. Seriously. All right. This is because I have dark inner. I have dark inside my eyes, like right here. So this is a brightener. I only have one, so there's really nothing to choose here. So I just take this. This is my Benefit, and it's like a pinky color. And I put it right there. And right there, right? Give a minute. And then you can take a sponge. You can actually, you know what? Let me take a sponge. And you just dab that in and that darkness is going to go away. See how much that brightens everything? Hang on. I'll show you guys. Still looks a little dark now, doesn't it? Hang on. And then I put concealer over top of this, like the concealer that's closer to my skin tone. It just brightens up your eyes. Okay. Concealer. All right, this is a new one. It's by LYS. Sponge tip. But I've heard this sponge can also come off, and you can just use it as like a twisty and it will come out. I've heard this sponge comes off, which is cool. And then this one is by Dior and it's Forever something. I don't know, whatever. So this one's by Dior and this is by Liss. This one's lighter and this one's closer to my skin color. Which one do you guys want? One for Liss, LYS, or two for Dior? Yes, this will cover up under eye circles. It's not going to help with like puffiness because really like what does, right? But this will, like I have darkness right here and in there, and this will help cover that too. All right, one for Liss. My nose is so cheap. One for Liss or two for Dior. Hang on, Barb the cat, does the back, wait, hang on. Oh, I lost her. I lost her. Hang on a second. Barb the cat said, does it settle into fine lines, especially if you're using, does the benefit? No. But I'm also not like putting it down here. I put it literally in the corner of my eye, and then I took the sponge and I like, and this sponge is damp. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like, this isn't the Beauty Blender. It's like a knockoff to the real original Beauty Blender. I got this one at Amazon for like $6. So no, I don't, it doesn't settle into fine lines because I'm not putting it there. But I don't think it would anyway. It's very emollient. Okay, wait, what are we doing? You guys want the Dior? Okay. Why every time I come in this room does my nose itch? Can you guys answer that question for me, please? I gotta kiss a fool. Okay. I need my mirror. So on this one, oh, we got a little redness there. So I rubbed my nose so much. Let's do that. Okay. See how red my eyes get from being in this room? I don't know what it is in here. Wow. And then this one I also take right there. And I'm using like little bit, guys. This might look like a lot, but it's not a lot. And I never even like re-dipped it to do it all. So I do not use much at all. And then some people like go up here and they go down their nose for some brightening. Like I don't do all that. No. All right. And then again, if you want to, you could also, if you don't have a sponge, if you just have a brush, or again, like I said earlier, you could use the end of this Mario one because it's really nice. It gets right up in there. This one was by It Cosmetics. I mean, I bought it forever ago. It's like so worn away. And this one too, at least for me, as long as you, this is the thing, like makeup is not going to look good on people if you do not use proper skin prep. You have got to go in, especially, I mean, I think at any age, but for sure as we get to be 35, 40, 50 like I am, you have to hydrate your under eyes, because if you don't hydrate your under eyes, you are going to get creepiness. And when I was younger, before I got like really into skincare, I could never understand why my eyes were always like crinkly and crepey, and it never looked good. And it was because I wasn't doing the right steps before I put the skincare on. So you have to make sure you're hydrating yourself. Also drinking water throughout the day, but for sure adding the proper skincare. And again, it doesn't have to be my stuff, whatever, but you have got to do good skincare or hydrating skincare. Okay, now what are we gonna do? Okay, now I need to get rid of some of the shine. So we are going to go in with powder. Oh, sometimes what I do too, guys, I just brought this in to show you. Sometimes what I do is I go in with a bronzer. This is my Physicians Formula. I don't even think I brought in I didn't even bring in a blush brush, but we use this one. And I just go and I kind of set the bronzer that we already put on, because we've used everything cream right now. So I just go in and I set it just to kind of make myself look a little tan. All right. Okay, now I want to set it with powder. So I have, this is drugstore, like $8. So fragrant, it's ridiculous. That's why I don't use it that often, but it's a really good powder. You guys, it smells like your grandma put on too much perfume. It's absolutely nauseating, but it works very well. And the powder doesn't linger, or the smell doesn't linger. So if you can deal with it for like the 1 minute, you'll be fine. And then this one's by Huda. It's her pinkish. It doesn't go on pink. It's just like a brightening powder, and it's cherry blossom. So do you guys want Airspun, the stinky one, which is 1, or Huda, which is 2? Do you want me to choose? All right, I'll do, if you guys don't care, I'll do Huda. Oh, you want Airspun? Okay. You win. You want this? Airspun 1? Okay. So what I do with this one is I'm just going to dump a little bit in the top. And I do this, and then I don't want a whole bunch of powder. And then I just go and I but I only powder where I'm shiny. Like I don't want to cover all this up. And I cannot powder like all under my eye because then I will look creepy. So I try to keep that first little bit I put on, I put it where I really need it. And then at the very end, when all of the powder is pretty much off my brush, then I'll go over my eyes. But I can't put it on like full blast under my eye or I'm going to look really dry in a few hours. All right, so that's that. And now this is also where I would go in with this Tom Ford thing. And let's see what this thing does. Supposedly this is supposed to add like highlight to me. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to do, but whatever. And then I sometimes go back and I put some of my are we good? Hopefully this is all even. Oh, that's really bright. And if you guys find yourself as you're putting makeup on, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm too powdery. You can take like a, I mean, this is an actual setting spray, but they sell like liquid things that you can kind of do this and it kind of takes all that powder cast down, right? Am I making the whole screen move? Sorry, guys. It takes that whole powder down. All right, what do we have left? Oh, we have to do mascara. I'm out of my favorite Maybelline. It's the pink one. I think we talked about it the other day. It's Maybelline. I can't remember the name, but it's in the pink tube. Can't remember the name. So I just brought in what I have. I don't have that many mascaras. This one's by e.l.f. It's e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I've never used it. We're going to try this. Hi, Kelly. Side Eyes Judge, your mom loves Airspun. We want to make you stinky. Yes. Luckily, I don't smell it anymore. Thanks, Barb Cat. Hi, Kelly. You can't set it. I don't know. It doesn't have a notification setting. Maybe I'm not big enough yet. Who knows? All right. I go in and I crimp my eyes. Hang on. I have to get rid of this so I can't see. Okay. I go in and I always curl my eyelashes because it makes my eyes look bigger. And I have really, really hooded eyes. So anything that makes them look more open is what I am all about. All right, let's try this. Yes, my bell has a line through it and I can't get it to change. That's weird. Does anybody else have that for the notification? All right. And then here's the, I don't know if I'm a big fan of this. I usually like, do you guys know the Better Than Sex mascara? That's like my favorite wand. I'm not a big fan of these plastic wands, but whatever. We'll make it work. Oh, it goes on nice. Why does everybody do this when they put on mascara? You ever notice that? Oh, that's kind of nice, guys. Wow, mascara changes your eyes so much. It's crazy. I think if I only had to put on like one thing, I don't think I could live without mascara. It's pretty nice. Huh. What? Where's that? Cool. All right, and then you guys on Saturday, I don't know if you remember, we were talking about eyeliners. Well, I brought one in. This is the one I was talking about. It's Urban Decay. And as you guys can see, I have, again, super watery eyes. So that's why I usually don't even use eyeliner. It just doesn't work for me. But I'm telling you this one, and I forgot to do this, but what I'll do, and I'm not going to poke my eye out, but I go under this and I like tight line in there, which I'm not going to do. Actually, I'll show you this. Kelly, I have the Lancome one in black. Actually, I do have that one down there, but I didn't bring it. But I do have that one. And yes, I like that one as well. And I like the wand better. It's not like a plastic wand that hurts if I get poked in the eye. So this one, to make my eye look bigger, I literally go right, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going right in that tight line under my eye. under my eyelashes. I'm going right there. And I don't know if you can tell, but it like makes that eye look more like smoldering. And then also, oh my God, my eyes are so watery, you guys. It literally looks like I'm high right now. I swear I'm not. And then I'm not going to because my eyes are so irritated. But then if I was to do this, I would put it in this water, the water line down there. And then this eyeliner has a brush on the other end. So you can like brush it out. Okay. What do we have left? Oh, okay. We're almost done. Then this is the highlighter by Westman Atelier. I put this on my finger. It's like a very emollient. It has just a little bit of color, and I just go boo, right there. And then I do the same here. And then somehow I go over my lip a little bit, right there. All right, that's what I do with that. Am I still shiny? Not too bad. Okay. And then throughout the day, you guys, that's one good thing with this. And I've never experienced this with other eye creams, but I don't know if I've necessarily tried. So with the new revitalizing eye cream, I'm telling you guys, like if this was like 3 hours into it and your eyes kind of start looking like dry and you're starting to get like your crow's feet, they're coming back. I take a half a pea-sized amount and I rub it into my hands like this. And I literally, without getting it near your mascara, because you don't want mascara running down your face. And I gently, because you don't want to disrupt what you just did, I gently go like that. And it literally, because you guys, I'm not joking. I literally have crow's feet. They're really bad, but I keep them so incredibly hydrated. They don't have a chance because I keep them so hydrated. They don't have a chance. So that is what I do. All right. Lip liner. We have, what's this? All right. I have Huda Beauty, or I have, actually I have two. Oh, I brought in another one. This one's by Milani. So this is by Milani, and this is by, oh, hang on, Madame Court Reporta. Is that a liquid eyeliner? No, it was a stick. It's not liquid like, kind of like with the paintbrush. No. It's a, I don't know if you can see it. It's a stick. You see it? So it twists up and it's a stick in here. It goes on like that. And I'm going to show you guys in about a minute. Well, we'll test the theory. I don't think I'm going to be able to wipe that off. Let me let it set. Let me let it wipe off. Let me let it dry, and we're going to try to wipe it off. I don't think we're going to be able to. Oh, you guys, I forgot. Oh, shoot. Remember, I have two, right? So this is Westman Atelier for what I did up here, but expensive, very not worth it. Well, I shouldn't say that. It is worth it. I really like it, but it's expensive. Probably not worth the price is what I should have said. But Danessa Myricks has a cheaper version. It does the same concept. You just do that. I mean, my goodness, I'm gonna glow to the call me Glowy Julie. So same idea, just cheaper. And then on Saturday we also found that guys, what was that brand? The Bobbi Brown one. The one that Bobbi Brown took over, or the new Bobbi Brown one. I can't think of the name, but we found a cheaper version of this. Do you guys remember? Oh, hang on, Barb, let me read this. What if the concealer starts creasing? Can you add more under eye? I do. Yes. So if that happened to me, I would do what I did, right? I would put my eye cream, blah, 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 very gently, right? And then I would just, let's do it now. There's no rules. You can do whatever you want. And then I would just go back. If I was having like a little creasy moment there that I had to touch up, but I don't think I would go back in with a brush. I don't think I would do that. This is where I would truly just stick to a, and then if you disrupt your blush, you might have to go and kind of put that color back a little bit. But yeah, you can totally do that. No issue. Hey, Heather. Jones Road. Thank you, Whisker. Yes, Jones Road. Yes. Very similar. Don't remember the name of the product, but they have a very similar situation like that. You know, I used to use powder highlights, and I have like a whole drawer full. But as I get older, again, the crow's feet, I just can't use. I'm not saying I never do it because I can, but it just those highlighters. It's like you're putting something that's so brightening in those crow's feet, and it just doesn't work for me anymore. So I have to stick with cream highlights. I know the whole gang is here. All right, let's do lip liner. And the reason I do lip liner is some people don't want to be bothered with it, which I totally understand. And I never used to do lip liner, but my lips, as I've aged, they're lopsided. This one goes up and this one doesn't. So it drives me nuts. So I try to like draw it a little bit. Does it work? Probably not, but it makes me feel better. All right, do you guys want Milani 1 or Huda 2? There's no way Zach is going to come into this today. Are you crazy? He's out fishing or something. Zach's not going to be here. Ben Rosa. Yeah, where's Ben Rosa? Wait, what was 1? Oh, God, you guys, I'm so bad at this. Was 1 Milani? Barb the Cat. Was 1 Milani? Milani? Okay, cool. Or you know what? Let's try to wipe this off. Let's see if this wipes off. I mean, pretty good because I'm really rubbing. And this is like damp. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. So yeah, this might even be able to stand up to my watery eyes. All right, let me do my lips. And then we'll choose a lip gloss and then we'll be done. Okay. Yeah, this is the Milani one. Let me get rid of this so I can see. We've seen Zach enough today. Is Jess here? What are you guys talking about? Jess Machado? I don't see her. Who's Jess? I love emojis. I use liquid liner on top only because I still have permanent. Oh, I would love to do permanent liner. That just, it scares me a little bit, but I would love that. Or like, I wish they did like, I guess they do permanent mascara, right? You can do eyelashes. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff. Oh, side eyes, Jess. Okay, that's true. Duh. Okay, let's do eyeliner. You guys, this is so new. I haven't even taken this thing off yet. Okay. So I just, on this side, I go like right to my lip. I don't overline like at all. I'm not trying to make myself look like I have huge lips. But on this side, I do overline just like a little bit to try to make it more even. And then as I do liner, I smudge it out because I'm not trying to look like I'm back in the 90s. And I go so lightly. Like, I don't even know if this helps, but it makes me feel better. Oh, Heather, you're sweet. Thank you. Okay, last one. We have e.l.f. These are supposed to be like dupes for each other. I don't think they are, but we'll go with it. This is e.l.f. lip gloss, and this is by Dior. 1 e.l.f., 2 Dior. 1 e.l.f., I won't forget this time. 1 e.l.f., 2 Dior. I know now whether to call Cyber and B2. Yeah. Isn't that funny? It's like we have real names. What? All right. I didn't miss anything. Okay. 1 e.l.f. Okay, cool. This literally isn't even going to give me any color. I just like a glossy lip. That's very, what's that name? What's that? Like, what's it called? Holiographic, or I can't think of the word, where it's like purple and pink. I can't think of the word. Anyway, and then at the very end, that wasn't a very exciting gloss. This is another one I use, Dr. Dennis Gross. This is a plumping one. That elf one was kind of boring. People say this tingles. I feel absolutely nothing. So I don't know if I'm just immune to tingly lip gloss, but like maybe somebody would put this on and be like, oh my God, it's so burny. I don't feel this burny like at all. Holographic. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Yes, this is pretty much, that's pretty clear. So that's that. And then at the end, I just finished with a, what is this? This is by One Size. It's a mattifying waterproof. So, and I just spray. Or an alternative is, this one's by NYX. You can get this at your drugstore or wherever, drugstore, probably your grocery store. This is the marshmallow setting spray. I usually do matte ones because I tend to get a little shiny. So the last thing I need is some hydrating setting spray that would literally make me look like an ice rink. So that's it, guys. That's it. Oh my gosh, hang on, let me put some of this away. And then at the end, if you feel like if you're still a little powdery, you can always go back. I'll just use this and go back and just like blot. That's it. Do you guys care if I put some eye drops in? My eyes are really, really burning. Hang on a second. There's something in this room I'm allergic to, and I can't figure out what it is. Thanks, side eyes. Thank you. You know, when I was growing up, I had so much acne. I broke out constantly. My mom and dad always had me at like the dermatologist. I was constantly like on antibiotics and gels for my skin. It's like if I would have only known then what I know now, right? And I would have known how to treat my skin. I just obviously, how would I, right? But and then when I was pregnant, I got really bad melasma, and then I went and had a laser, and the esthetician never asked me if I had melasma or. And with melasma, I don't know if you guys know this, but with melasma, it's brought on with like heat or sun. So it will actually make it worse. So she did a laser on me that was heat generated. And here I think I'm doing something great for my skin. And after about 3 months, my melasma was like, it was so much worse than when I started. So I wasted money and I wasted money and I didn't even, my skin, it took me like 2 years to get my skin under control. So then I just started doing my own thing and I made my own products. And now I'm my own guinea pig. So my skin better look okay. Okay, let me read some of these. Let me start at the beginning. Hang on. Let me answer all these. Thank you. My eyes, my show. True. I am developing bags under my, Heather, I know. My husband has those. My husband's 10 years older than me, and not that matters. I'm not saying that for any reason, but he just has like his skin. It's just funny as you age, and for my husband, it's hereditary. And you know, he always asks, "Is there something you can make?" You know, honestly, no. I mean, caffeine will like tighten it up, but I mean, at that point, you kind of either, you know, and I'm not telling you to go do this, but like the solution to that is going to get like the blepharoplasty, right? Where you get rid of them. They take the fat pad out. That solves it. And there are certain lasers that can tighten up that skin. But unfortunately, that's a tough one. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're still beautiful. All right, Barb the cat. The same pharmacy compounded tranexamic acid cream for my melasma. I don't feel it works though. Tranexamic acid alone is not going to, in my opinion, is not going to help your melasma. Mm-mm. If you're going to do a pharmacy kind of thing, and if you're not, I would do, I mean, first, and I'm not being a salesperson, but in this has, and just go online and read about it, but this has like so many different things for, it inhibits your melasma cells, your melanocytes. So this could potentially help you mixed with the pharmacy one, or ask your, if you're not opposed to hydroquinone, which some people are, to each their own. You can ask your doctor to write you a script for like 6%, even 6 or 8% hydroquinone formula. And you can't be on that long term though. You can only stay on it like a few months, if that. Like I think it's 2 months, and then you have to take a break from it. So I still have this on. But yeah, hydroquinone is what I would recommend if you want to go the pharmacy way. If you want to go the more natural way, then message me and we can figure it out. I guarantee if I got my melasma to go away, I can get yours to go away. Because I'm telling you, I'll find a picture, you guys. I had melasma bad. I mean, you can still like see it when I didn't have makeup on. The remnants of it are still there. It never completely, at least for me, it never went away completely. But I can totally, and I think, I'd have to see a picture, but I think I could get your melasma under control. All right. I just placed an order for 3 products. Really excited. Aw, thank you, Lisa in Alaska. Heather, let's see. I use those gold eye hydrate. You use, hang on, wait, what? I use those with gold eye hydrating. You use what? I use those. What is those? Did the gold hydrating patches not do anything? Did you get them like from Amazon or something? I think I missed something. Yes, I've heard. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I drink tons of Red Bull. That's actually what I'm drinking right now at 7:20 at night. I drink a lot. I drink 1 Red Bull a day, and it's terrible for me, and everybody yells at me, but whatever. I don't drink coffee. Oh, side eyes, Jess. Are you talking melasma? You had it bad when you were pregnant? Yeah, me too. Trust me. Yeah. I mean, I had it even a little bit before, but pregnancy, geez, oh, Pete, it really brought it out. And then I play a lot of tennis. So when I'm out in the sun, I literally slather like SPF like 2000 on my face because I just, any heat will bring it back. You have to be really careful with melasma and heat. You know, sun, even certain lasers, right? They have heat. You have to be really careful with heat because that just brings that, it just brings it out. Heather Ashford. Okay, wait. I think I'm confused. Wait, let me go back and read your first question. I use those gold. I use those gold. I'm still not following. For melasma. I'm not sure what we're talking about. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I hope you like my products, Heather. Thank you. Oh, it's Kristen, a turkey neck. No, but you know what I do have, guys? I'll show you. I have an at-home laser. Like I would never go to a med spa and spend thousands of dollars on lasers, but I do have one at home. Now, if I could just remember the name of it. Oh, it's called DermaRay. It's $600, but I mean, how much would you spend at a med spa? Hang on, DermaRay. And it's, hang on, I don't want to misquote it. Let me read before I tell you guys this. Derm is called, I could just go get it. DermaRay laser. I bought it last August. It was probably one of the best investments. No, not hair removal. This one. No, not hair removal. Yes, this is it. It's called Revive. Clinic grade laser Revive shop. Yes, let's read about this. I'll show you guys. Okay, this is what it looks like. I guess I could bring it up. I could bring it to the stage and really show you guys, but it targets fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, and uneven skin tone. It's clinically proven 96% smoother skin. True. So this has 1,064 nanometers, and that's like if you were to go to a med spa, and I'm not 100% positive that this is true, but they're saying it's true, so I'm going to go with it that it's fact. I'm just reading what they put. But that's what med spas use. That nanometer, that's how much the laser like. So it's not a heat. It does get a little bit warm, but it bypasses that top layer of your skin and it goes to the next layer. So it helps like deep down into your skin. And I'm telling you, this thing, again, it's not cheap. Definitely not telling you guys to buy it. Oh, you can actually save $140 right now if you. So I think it's $500 or $600. Oh no, it's $700, but you can get it for $560. I don't know. If you ever wanted to look into a laser, that's the one I would recommend for at home. Because we got on the subject of this because of turkey neck. I'm not saying it would tighten your skin up because I don't know, but I'm telling you, it's really helped my situation right here. And another big thing in my family was this. Like I can hardly wait, right? For when I age like this, I already know I'm going to like be able to put pennies in my neck. It's going to be so low because that's what my mom and my grandma had. So I'm like trying anything to like keep this taut because this is where my problem's going to be. I already know that. In 10 years, you guys are going to be like, Julie, what happened to your skin? So anyway, that laser is helping. And another one is ZIP. The ZIP. That's another type of, that's not a laser though. That's another cool device. Let me read it. Luckily, it faded with the youngest being 10. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad it faded for you because mine did not want to go away. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, Heather, it says the gold hydrating patches for under my eye bags. LOL, yes. I bought them from Amazon. Some Kate, I know. Haven't we all bought things from Amazon that they don't do anything? I know. Sorry, they didn't work. I would love to make eye patches and stuff. Maybe one day. I know, freaking kids. Yeah, even my abdomen, it's like the stretch marks and my stomach used to be like really smooth and now it's all like crepe. It's like, but they're worth it, right? Maybe one day we'll all go for a mommy makeover, right? Head to toe. Just suck me in. Push me back up and suck me in, right? Madam Corey Porter. I placed an order a couple days ago. I can't wait to try it. Yay. Thank you. It's so funny. You guys say like you order, and I'm not telling you to tell me your name. Don't do that. But it's like, I have no clue who I'm talking to. I'm like, yay. I have no clue what you ordered, but awesome. Thank you. Heather, I'm so sorry. I was chatting it up. I think I asked you about whatever product you held up because you had a serum and then you said that is for melasma. Oh, yeah. This, the advanced lightening brightening. Yes. I said, I don't know if it was you, but somebody said, I don't think it was you, that they were using tranexamic acid from the pharmacy and it wasn't really working. And then I said, if you mixed it with something like this, I think she would have better results. Or ask for a hydroquinone, like a higher percentage, if you're not opposed to hydroquinone, which some people are. So it's only what you're comfortable with. What is the best product you own? I own to tighten and to tighten. To tighten. Like all of these hydrate. I'm looking at all my. I would say copper, because what the copper does is it signals your cells. This one, it signals your cells that that there's like collagen loss. So it makes more, it produces more collagen and elastin, and it makes your structure better. So if I was to say one, I would say copper. If you guys told me I could only pick one serum, I would pick the copper. I love my copper serum. Even more, like I love the epidermal growth factor one too. Those are the two newest. That's why I'm talking about them. And they work awesome together, but I don't know if it's the color. Like, I don't know, but I love my copper serum. And there's like science behind both the epidermal growth factor and the copper. There's like, I'm not going to bore you guys with the details, but there's like science behind those two. The peptides that are in those two, there's like science backing it. So to answer your question, I would say copper. Is it going to tighten your skin overnight? I mean, absolutely not. But will you be further ahead in a few years than if you didn't use it? I would probably say yeah. Yeah. Wait, let me go back up. I missed some. Okay, I read that one. Can you put the name of it in the chat? Can I put the name of what? I can, I just don't know which one you want me to put in. Actually, do you guys want me to, I mean, I can bring my stuff up on the screen too. Kelly, can you tell me which one you want me to put in the chat, and I will do that for you? All right, Heather, sell, not own. I'm going to throw my phone out in the snow because of the, gotcha. Don't throw it in the snow. It's too expensive to replace. I'm going to be 49 in May. Let's read this one. Heather said, I'm going to be 49 in May, going through divorce. Been there, done that. I have weight to lose, so I'm just trying to stop looking like, no, stop. Don't be so hard on yourself. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that. You will be absolutely fine. I made it through divorce. You'll make it through divorce. You will be absolutely fine. Trust me. It's all in your positive attitude. And if, with the kids, just don't ever bash your spouse. Don't bash them. It's their dad. Just try not to. I know it's tough. Try not to. Oh my God, Heather, oh my God, sign me up. Find me a millionaire to pay the bill. Deal. Those are funny. LHT Traveler asked, do you use the serums both morning and night? Actually, yes and no. I make a CE Frulic serum, and the pH of that is 3.5. And for skincare, that's like a lower pH, right? So neutral, I think neutral is 7. It's alkaline, right? If you're looking at the scale, alkaline, and then there's acidic, and then there's alkaline, right? So the CE Fruit, and I'm getting to your question. This is the way I need to answer it. So the CE Frulic is a lower pH. So if I'm going to put that on in the morning, that's going to cause my copper and my epidermal growth factors to not work effectively, because these need a pH of 6, right? So if you're bringing your pH of your skin down, obviously your skin's not going to go down to 3.5, but I'm saying you're using a product that has a pH of 3.5, and then you're adding these that thrive in like a 5.5 to 6, it's going to make them not work that good. So on mornings that I want to use that, I will not use these. I will just use the CE Frulic serum, and I use the ceramide serum every day because I feel like that's what pumped me up. And I use my eye cream every day. But I'm talking serums. If I'm going to use the CE Frulic, I will only use that with a ceramide serum in the morning. Now, if it's like I'm not in the mood for that serum that day, then if you want to, and I'm not saying go buy all of these and do what I'm doing. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to explain your question. So if you are worried about like pH, or you have very sensitive skin, the CE Frulic serum has as I said, a pH of 3.5 because it has L-ascorbic acid in it. And it's a very unstable vitamin C, but it works so good at brightening skin, melasma, acne scars. It's a beautiful product, which is very unstable. So that's why I also have a triple C serum, and this pH is 6. So it helps people with sensitive skin. You're not going to get like peeling and irritation. So if you use this in the morning, you could use these. So to answer your question, it all depends. But yes, you can use any of these morning and night. but just pay attention to your pH because of the product, because I would hate for you to not be getting the benefits of what any serum you're using. I don't know. I don't think, and it's sad, like so many skincare companies, they don't talk about pH. And they're like, oh, just put this on top of this and everything. And it's like, well, yeah, okay, that's great. But as I said, some serums need a certain pH and you're making them not work if you're layering them wrong. And honestly, I don't even know. Most companies, they don't even list pH, do they? I try to. Actually, I think I should get better at that because it really does matter. So there's your answer to that. But you do, hang on, LHC trailer. One more thing is for in the morning, you always, whatever vitamin C serum you choose, CE Frulic, triple hydrating, your own, whatever, it doesn't matter. Vitamin C serums are best to put on in the morning because throughout the day, right, we get hit with SPF damage, right? Sun, environmental pollutants, our skin gets hit with so much. And that's ultimately what causes all these fine lines over time. So the vitamin C serum will be like, no, it won't let that stuff penetrate you as well. So whatever you do, put a vitamin C serum on in the morning and SPF. Okay. Sorry, that was a really long-winded question or a real long-winded answer. Okay, Heather, so I need copper serum. Okay, and the hydrating water gel. Or would you recommend a hyaluronic acid or both? Okay, wait. So I need a copper serum. Okay, and the hydrating water gel. Or would you recommend? Oh, it's your choice. Whatever. I mean, I'm whatever you're comfortable. I mean, we're having a sale right now. So whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, eventually, I think you should have the hyaluronic and the copper, but if you were to start with one right now, it really depends. Do you want to start dealing with like the anti-aging situation right now, or do you need something for hydration to make those fine lines and stuff not look as prominent? It's all in what you want to start with, or buy both. I mean, that's up to you. Whatever you choose. Kelly, I'm loving my stuff. I got the ceramide and the hyaluronic acid serum, which is, hang on, I'll show you guys. That's this white one. And in this one, I added, here, I think it's 4 or 5% ceramides. Like most companies will only add like 2 or 3%, but I added 5% of this. So it goes back to that skin barrier, right? So if we ever have a damaged skin barrier from sun or from cold, or we over exfoliated, or we used too much glycolic acid, or we had a peel and we screwed up our entire skin barrier and our skin is peeling and dry and it hurts, this will help heal it. As a matter of fact, my 17-year-old son, Tyler, he has really chapped lips. He plays soccer and he got sunburned. We live in Texas. So he got sunburned on Friday and his lips are so red. They're literally like pink all around. So I gave him like a lip balm and it didn't work. So I'm like, okay. I said, I go, actually, I want to try this. I said, just try this on. Put it on your lips. And he looked at me like I was crazy. But I'm like, just try it, please. So he did. And he is like a tough critic, very, very tough kid to please. He said it helped his lips, which I put it on my lips, but I don't have chapped lips. So it helped his lips. So this is awesome for hydration. I love that serum. Okay, anyway. Kelly, the laser. You want to know more about the laser? The Dermaray one? I can message you about it if you want to talk about it. I don't know if other people are interested in that, but yeah, we can totally talk about that. I'll even show you mine. You do got this, Heather. You got this. Wait, I missed one. PHP, I need to consult with you. I don't want to take up your entire life. So I am here. I don't mind. Hi, Genuine. I know. Trust me. I love that. I was just telling my husband, I said, he's like such a hard kid to please. He's the type of kid that will only tell you if dinner sucks. He won't tell you when dinner's good. It's like, sometimes a compliment's nice. Maybe we should try a little harder. Just a thought. Bark the cat. What do you think about the estrogen cream for your fine lines under your eyes? Only Been using it for a month. I tried one. It was from Muesli, and it was the estrogen, estradiol. I don't even remember what they put in it. I tried it for like I always say you have to try a product for at least like a month minimum, ideally 2 months, because you have to give skincare a chance. I don't care whose it is. You have to give it a chance. It's not like after a week, you'd be like, oh, this doesn't work. Just give it a chance, right? So I used Muesli, the face one. I forget what it's called. I'm probably the same one I don't know if you're on Muesli, but similar one to what you're on. And I tried it for like 5 or 6 months. And I don't know if that was something that it's like, you see the results like long term, like in 10 years, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I look like I'm 40. Or if that was something that I don't know. I didn't get it. So I tried it. I just don't know if it did anything, but I don't know. Maybe I should have kept with it. I don't know. Do you see a change, part of the cat? Do you see a change in your skin using it? Exactly. You said you're not sure if it's doing anything. That's the way I felt. It's like, is it? And it was like expensive. It was like, but it was for 2 months. So I guess it wasn't that expensive. I think it was what? Is it like and again, I'm talking about the Muesli one. I think it was like $120 for every 2 months, which it's not crazy. I wasn't mad about the price, but I was just kind of like, is this doing anything? I don't know. Madam Court Reporter, did you use your under eye cream both under your makeup? I did. Yeah, I did, because sometimes throughout the day, like I'm telling you guys, you can't see them right now. It's just because I have them super hydrated. But I don't know if you can see them. But I have really bad crow's feet, like bad. And I have tissue all over my face. So I'll just take like a half, like itty bitty amount, and I make sure I don't get it near my mascara, because we don't want mascara running down our face. And I just really rub it into my fingers like this. And I stay low. I don't disrupt my eyes, especially if you have eyeliner and stuff on. And I just so gently tap. And it doesn't disrupt anything, but it brings your eyes back to life. That's what I do. And I literally, it doesn't matter if it's because I put a little sample of it in my purse. So it doesn't matter where I am. If I look dry, that's what I do. It makes me feel better. I got to the bottom of the questions. Yay. So that was fun, guys. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I think I need allergy medicine. I need an allergist. I'm so sick of always having red eyes and sniffles. Somebody told me it's cedar fever in Texas. It's a tree down here. It's a cedar tree. And I think that's what's wrong now that I think about it. I'm so sick of feeling this way. Heather, okay, what is niacinamide for? I've used hyaluronic acid before. Wait, it's going away. Hang on. Okay, wait. I've used hyaluronic acid before and did fine with that, but I ran out. So I'll try your product this time. I put a collagen powder in my chai latte every morning. I need to plump. I do that. I use collagen. I use the tablets, but yeah, I've been on collagen supplements for like ever. Niacinamide. Niacinamide. Are you talking about? I don't know if you're talking about topically or taking a supplement. So I'm going to talk about it on the skin. I'm going to talk about it topically. But if you mean taking it orally, then tell me and I'll reroute. Niacinamide in skincare. Some companies have, Paula's Choice is one of them. She has a niacinamide serum that I think it's like 10%. It might even be 15. I think it's 10%. And the research that I found is you only need like 3 to 5%. And that sometimes companies make it sound like, oh, I added 7,000% and then it works better, right? The research in that very well could be, in my opinion. You don't need a 10% niacinamide serum, but I use like 3 to 5% of my products. And it helps if, like some people, if they have acne, I've heard that niacinamide really helps with acne. But niacinamide, it has many, many good things, but mainly it helps like pores. It helps with like texture of skin and pores. So, nothing is going to shrink a pore. A pore is what a pore is. Can you fill it in with like, I don't even know where it went, but that primer, I think it fell on the floor, but that primer that I used originally, yeah, you can fill them all in, but niacinamide can like help your pore, the texture, so they don't look so full. It like cleans them so they look cleaner, which makes them look smaller. So that's niacinamide. It's good for pore size. It's good for skin texture, skin tone, and it also really helps with acne. And I'm sure, I'm assuming actually orally, if you take it in a supplement form, I don't want to misspeak. I'm not sure. But I know if you take niacinamide, because when my son was breaking out, I had him take it for acne and it really helped him. So that's what niacinamide is for. A lot of my products have hyaluronic acid in them too, by the way. A lot of them do. And that's the triple C. The ceramide with hyaluronic acid, I don't want to repeat myself, but there could be new people here. It has 3 different weight forms of hyaluronic acid. So it's molecular weight. So the higher the molecular weight, the thicker your serum is going to be. The lower, it literally will be like a water texture. So lower molecular weight penetrates your top layer of your skin better, and it can get deeper, causing more plumping. But if you're not careful, and if you add too much of a low molecular weight, your skin can actually get a little irritated. So it's that fine line of finding the right balance of low molecular weight, because you don't want to cause irritation. But it really helps plump things. And the higher, it's what gives it the serum that you're using, that thicker consistency, that's like a higher molecular weight. So mine has 3 different molecular weights in it. You're welcome. Oh, it's Kristen. Oh my gosh. The allergy is real. I'm telling you. I'm so done with it. And it's like I take a Zyrtec or whatever, and it does absolutely nothing. I go through this every year. But I thought it was a little early this year, but it's getting warm here. So yeah, I feel fine, but I just look terrible and I'm sniffly. Sick of it. Barb the cat, can you put moisturizer on top of the vitamin C? Oh, yes. You always want to seal, especially hyaluronic acid. And I know you asked me about vitamin C, which I'll address, but for any hyaluronic acid serum, you always want to seal that with a moisturizer. If not, it's just going to like evaporate off your skin. So you always want to seal in a hyaluronic acid serum. Can you put moisturizer on? Yeah, you should put moisturizer on top of vitamin C. It doesn't matter if it's the CE Frulic, vitamin CE Frulic serum, or the triple C, or one that you have at your house. It doesn't matter. You always want to seal a serum in with a moisturizer. Yes, absolutely. Most serums do have hyaluronic acid, not all, but most do. So you definitely want to seal that in. Let me go back up. I lost somebody. Okay, Heather. Okay, you meant topically. Good, because that's how I answered it. Cool. Yay. Knock on wood. Did it. No acne. It's so bad. I mean, literally, you guys, look at my eyes. They're so watery. It looks like I've been crying. I know, I'm annoyed. I have to go to an allergist. I just don't feel like dealing with it. And I keep thinking there's like some miracle supplement or some miracle vitamin, but so far I haven't found one. Have you tried Flonase? It's a nasal spray. Yes. My doctor had called me in Flonase. I think Flonase is over the counter now, right? I think I got it at my HEB, which is our drugs. Hello. It's our grocery store here, HEB. I got it there. But he also called me in. Actually, I don't know if you guys knew this. I went to Shark Tank. I think it's been a year and a half. My husband and I flew to Vegas. This ties into my allergy story. We flew to, they were having like a casting thing where you could go to, it was in Vegas. It was super fun. We stayed there a few days, and you talk about your product or whatever you're trying to get on Shark Tank, and you talk to their producers, and I forget how long, you have like a 2 or 3 minute stint to talk to them and try to sell them on your product, right? So we went there, and I mean, obviously nothing came of it. I just don't think my skincare is anything that, I mean, it's not that, I mean, I think it's different, but no, it's not like that different that they're going to take me on. But anyway, it was an awesome experience. So before that, my allergies were so bad. So my doctor called me in like all of these different potions and nasal sprays. He's like, you cannot go in front of the Shark Tank people looking like this. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. So he called me in, so many. And honestly, nothing has ever helped me. Nothing has ever helped me. There's got to be something out there, because I literally always have watery eyes like I'm crying. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now good lotion. See, that's what I mean. It's like, do I need shots? Part of me thinks I might. I don't know. So I'm like, this is an ongoing thing, like ongoing. Because then I start coughing, because it's like, well, I won't go into detail because it's gross, but I'm just telling you, it's just a bad situation up in here. Okay, so Heather, let me read this. You said that makes perfect sense. I want more molecular weight. I think, okay, so the higher the molecular weight, the thicker the serum is going to be. So that means that it sits on top of your skin. If a lower molecular weight hyaluronic acid will be, once it's formulated, it's literally like water texture. You wouldn't know if it was water. It's literally thin, and that penetrates deeper. So I just want to make sure you aren't getting those two confused. So higher is the thicker texture, right? So when you put it in, it's a thick texture. Thinner is a water texture, and that penetrates deeper for hyaluronic acid. And I think, you know what, guys, you know what I want to do next time? And I've gotten a little bit of feedback from my son and my husband, and they're like, do you really want to do this on camera? And yes, I do. And I'm the owner, and I'm going to do what I want. I want to make a hyaluronic acid serum, like literally like here. I'm just going to bring some stuff home, and I'm going to use like a handheld mixer. And this is how I used to practice. This is how the whole thing started. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a hyaluronic acid serum. Because literally, you guys, this is something, not that you want to, and you definitely don't have to, but it's kind of interesting. I think it's interesting. Was that even something you guys care about? Maybe it's stupid. My husband and son said, is that something they even care about? I don't know. I think it's fun, but I'm a nerd. So. No, Heather, don't feel bad for me. I'm okay, but thank you. I don't look terrible. I feel like I just wish my eyes didn't feel like they had sandpaper in them. Oh no, sandpaper. You know what that makes me think of? Something about, I'm not going to go there. Never mind. It's the same. I think I read all these. Flonase, yes, we already talked about that. Thank you. That's so cool. I have not seen an allergist. No, but I think I should. The Shark Tank thing is cool. Yeah. Shark Tank, it was super fun. I was so nervous, you guys. I mean, it took me 2 years to make a YouTube channel. Imagine me going in front of Shark Tank people. Oh, and I literally had to wait there all day. I was like final call. Like they took me, it was on a Friday in January 2 years ago. And I think we got to I don't even remember the hotel. It was one of those really fancy hotels in Vegas. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But we sat there all day, and they didn't see me until like 4 or 5 o'clock. All day long, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so nerve-wracking. Genuine, I'm glad that hyaluronic acid makes sense, because sometimes I feel like I don't explain things well. You guys want to see me make a hyaluronic acid serum? Really? Yay. I'll totally do that. I'll I have a tripod, and we'll just shine it down on the product I'm making, and we'll hand mix it. It'll take me back to the basics. It'll be so fun. That's going to be the next show. I'm going to bring everything, and we're going to do that. I'm going to bring everything home that I need. I'm going to do that. It'll be so fun. And we can like add different things to it. So excited. I love science too. I love science. Yeah. Who are we talking about? They are guys. Oh, you talking about my son and my husband? Exactly. I know. That's why I'm the owner. Just joking. Heather, we have to be nice. We have to be nice. This is not a gossip channel. So much I could say, but I will not, because I am a good girl. Yes. It's an interesting situation. Very unfortunate. This has been the longest day. Is it still Monday? It is still Monday. Wow. You guys had me thinking, does Turtle Boy go on tonight? But never mind. Yeah. Anyway. I actually announced, remember how I kept telling the first few people that were here that I never announced on Instagram that I had a YouTube channel? But that's like Instagram. I'm sorry. Yeah, I never announced on Instagram. Well, I finally announced it yesterday. So I'm sure we have some new people that have no clue who Turtle Boy or any of this is. So that's why I try to steer away from it. But yes, I finally announced on Instagram. So hi to whoever came here from Instagram. These are the people that literally have been with me from truly the beginning. Tammy's Ageless Beauty, when I sent her my products back in, I think it was 2018, 2019, and she tried them. And I was on Etsy. I didn't even have a website at that time. And she tried my products, and she never told me she was going to talk about them. She just went on her show. And at that time, I think she had maybe 80,000 subscribers. And I think now she has close to 300,000. And such a cool lady. She lives in Florida. She talked about my products, and all day on Etsy, I heard like whenever you make a sale, it's cha-ching. That's like the sound that your phone makes. And I told my husband, I'm like, did I get hacked? I said, like, I don't know why my phone is making this crazy noise. Like, I didn't even know what the noise meant. And then he's like, do you have a sale on Etsy? And I'm like, a sale? I'm like, probably not. I'm like, who's going to buy my stuff? Nobody's ever going to buy my stuff. He's like, Julie, just check. And I'm like, okay. So I go and I look at my phone, and I see like Etsy sale, Etsy sale, Etsy sale. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I literally, it makes me like want to cry now. It was so crazy. So Tammy's Ageless Beauty is the one who I have to thank for where I am right now. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Let me read this. Wait, I like when Mazza says a quick one. What does that mean? Heather. I mean, being on our best behavior isn't the most fun, but I have to be. Yes. Say a prayer. So when should we go live again? Today's Monday. It can't be Tuesday or Wednesday. It would have to be Thursday. I think Thursday. Guys, I'm going to be up all night if I keep drinking this Red Bull. Yeah, we'll do the hyaluronic acid serum on Thursday. And drinking straws over time will give you lip lines. So be observant to that. That's how I always try to go. Or don't drink from straws at all. I really shouldn't be, but Thursday? Yeah, we can do that. I think it'll be fun. Are you talking about Tammy? Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, she's the one that introduced like the products to enough people that it started gaining like a little bit of traction. And then I've never paid for an ad. Like I don't advertise. Like you're never going to see a Facebook ad. I shouldn't say that. I will never say never, because maybe one day I will. At this point, like I don't do ads. I don't do Instagram ads. Everything is influencer, but I sent it to Jess Machado, right? And she just happened to like it. And that's how all of this has happened. It's all been word of mouth, or mainly through YouTubers. Instagram, not so much, but mainly through YouTube. That's how this whole thing has happened. I don't pay for ads. And I know a lot of you are asking, are you paying whoever for them to review it? No, I do have a commission program. And actually, I just started it very recently, like literally like a month ago, that if some people click on that link, you know how you do like a drop down menu. I don't know if you guys are even familiar with this, but you'll like click on a link and it will take you to the person's website. And if you order through that link, that gives that person like a 15% or 20%, whatever they've worked out, commission. But honestly, I never even really do that. I don't even really have that set up. So yeah, I've never paid for people to talk about my products. It's like you either like it or you don't. And if you're not going to be passionate about it, I'm not going to pay you to make you like my products. I want it to be authentic. So no, I've never paid anybody for my products. I feel like word of mouth, because that's authentic. I mean, you know what? I don't want to lie to you guys. That's a lie. Probably 4 years ago, I paid, her name was Josie. I do remember this. She was on Instagram and she wanted $500 to talk about my products. And that was the only time. I did do it once. I don't want to lie. I paid her $500. And after that disaster of an experience, I said, I'll never do it again, because it didn't come across authentic. It came across like an infomercial. And I'm like, she doesn't even know me. She doesn't know my products. She knows nothing about this. And she's just talking about it to make money. And I never paid anybody again. No, I can't. Hey, Dr. Trey. And free promotion. Heather, and free promotion aside from the product you send. Yes, I give them product. Obviously, I don't talk about my products and pay for them. No, I don't do that. But no, obviously, yeah, I send everybody, including Jess, Tammy, everybody. I send them the products, and you either like them or you don't. And you might not like them, and that's totally fine. And I do not say, if you don't like them, don't say anything. I say nothing. It's like, here's the products, do with them as you choose. I'm not going to say who yet, but there's somebody I just talked to yesterday that you guys know, and hopefully she'll like them. I haven't sent them to her yet, but we're going to do something fun eventually. Let's see what else. You know who I tried to get in touch with was Melanie Little. She's an attorney, for people who don't know who Melanie Little is. She's an attorney on YouTube. And I emailed her, but she never got back to me. But it's okay. I'll forgive her. I'm sure she gets so many emails that I'm not even a blip on her radar. Heather, I am like obscenely honest. You want the truth? You come to me, girl. I will, even if you don't like what I'm saying, you're always going to get the truth out of me. Yes. Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, even Tammy, like Tammy's my harshest critic. She'll be like, Julie, this sucks. Like, no, go back to the drawing board. I'm like, okay. So no, I definitely take the feedback. I take the feedback from everybody. It's like, if you guys don't like my products, like, what am I doing here? Julie, have you ever tried, this is from Marva the Cat. Julie, have you ever tried the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Eye Firming Cream? It takes the lines. I have not. But you know what? Actually, you know what, you guys, I want to show you this. Hang on one second. I want to, yeah, I gotta move all this stuff out of the way. Today, I was watching YouTube. I had to turn I didn't even have the screen on. It's by L'Oreal. I saw it on a YouTube short. A girl, her name is Jujubee, and she was talking about a L'Oreal, very similar, I think, to the Peter Thomas Roth. I'm sure a lot cheaper. You know who tried that? My makeup is literally falling on the floor right now. You know who tried the Peter Thomas Roth is Tammy's Ageless Beauty. You guys should go follow her. If you like makeup and skincare, she's 67 or 68-ish, beautiful grayish hair, super hip woman. Her husband was a urologist. Super cool people. But did she try it? I don't remember, but I know I've seen people try it. I've heard mixed reviews on the Peter Thomas Roth one. Hang on, let me show you guys the Revitalash one. Revitalash, L'Oreal. No, it's not by Revitalash. What's the L'Oreal? Regenerist? What's it called? Puffiness. I don't know the name of it. That's what I'm trying. Oh, here it is. Revitalift. Here it is. Okay, here, guys. We're going to share the screen. Right here. Share screen. Let's look at this. All right, this is it. I saw this on a YouTube short today, but I want to look at the ingredients. Actually, we should go watch the short together. I want to see what the ingredients are. She put it on, and again, her name is Jujubee. I don't know how it's spelled, but she does shorts on YouTube all the time. She's super pretty. She's probably 30s, late 20s, 30s. And she said that she put this on her mom, who was like in her 50s or 60s, and she said it took the puffiness away. But the short, she literally took it was like such a quick short. I couldn't even like look at her mom's eyes. So I don't know. But it gets really good review. I don't know what in the world would what would take puffiness away. I don't know about that. Let's read the reviews. Oh, well, that's not good. It starts with a 1. That's another thing, you guys. Hang on. Remind me. Reviews. Don't let me forget. I got to tell you something about reviews. Hang on. Let me read these real fast. See, I mean, does this really work? But Barb the Cat, this was like similar to the Peter Thomas Roth. Have you tried it? Oh, you said supposedly, so I don't think you tried it. I don't know, guys. I feel like if this really worked, everybody and their grandma would go buy it. I'll buy it. I'll try it. I mean, I don't have puffiness, but I'll put it on my husband. Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that stuff. Sometimes I think they're super gimmicky. That's another thing. When I read reviews, moving the screen. So when I get a bad review, which I do get bad reviews sometimes, and usually when I get bad reviews, it's about, hang on, my son is texting me. I need to find out why, because he's not home. Oh, he just said, I love you. I love you too. All right, hang on one second, guys. My other son is ready. Hang on one second. I'm sorry. He needs to get picked up. Sorry. Hang on one second. Oh, are you on your way? Thank you. I missed his text. He texted me 5 minutes ago. Thank you. I love you. Okay, bye. Okay, my other son went and got him. He's so responsible. Love that. Okay, so reviews, right? Sometimes I get like bad reviews, and the main reviews that I get that are bad, it's either they ordered a body product and they don't like the scent. Then that's why I sell scent samples. Again, I never get offended. Like it takes a lot to offend me. So they will send me a bad review, like a 1 or 2 star review, because they don't like the scent of it. Sometimes things get lost in the mail and they will send me a bad review for that. But what's funny with this is they never reach out to me first. Like they never reach out to like customer service. They just leave a bad review. And I'm like, you're not even giving me a chance to make this right. But the reason I bring this up is I look at like L'Oreal, right? And I'll add it back to the stage. And I look at these reviews and like the first one was a 1 star. And I have like a lot, and I am not bragging. Please do not misinterpret this. Like I look at my reviews and they're like, the majority are 5 star. And I told my husband, I said, people are literally going to think I like fish through them and delete. And I truly don't. But I just get like good reviews and it makes me feel good. So I do think I have good products. I don't even know why I said this. I think I said this because the first time I clicked on this, it was like a 1 star review. And I'm like, well, it really sucks. And I would hate that. But my point is that I would never hide that review. And obviously L'Oreal doesn't either. So good for them. I would never hide the review. That's my point. That's all. Anyway, that's my little rant. Okay. Heather, oh yes, but she uses Dior, blah, blah, blah. Are you talking about Jujubee? Who uses Dior? Wait, what are you talking about? Jujubee? Hang on, I think I missed something. We love Mel. Mel who? Mel. Who's Mel? I'm going to get some from Baker when he comes to Tennessee. You're going to get what from Baker? What did I miss? I'm confused, but that's okay. I'm usually confused. Oh, my face says everything. Yeah, and not good. Trust me. Not a good liar. Yeah, Revitalift. I've used L'Oreal stuff. Actually, I like the way they smell. I mean, they shouldn't be putting fragrance in their stuff, but whatever. But it just never really did anything. It was a good moisturizer. It just never did anything to me. What are your thoughts on injectable copper peptides? Just saw that today. I did not even know there was such a thing. Injectable copper peptides? Let's look it up. I didn't know there was such a thing, but we're going to learn right now. Yeah, let me get out of this. Injectable copper, like copper peptides. Let me bring it to the stage. Okay, injectable copper peptides, and that's the GHK CU. It's called tripeptide 1. That's the one that I use. That blue stuff. That's what I put. Okay, so let's read this. Are used for systemic anti-aging, tissue repair, hair regrowth, and enhanced collagen. Injectable. That's very interesting. I had no clue. Often administer 1 to 3 times weekly. But hang on, injectable copper peptides versus topical. What's the difference? Injectable copper peptides are generally considered more potent. I mean, obviously you're injecting them, right? And effective for deep tissue regeneration. Can you imagine for people that are like thinning? That's probably really good. but they are considered experimental. Yeah, I've like literally never heard of this. And require medical guidance. Topicals are safer for daily skincare, focusing on skin barrier repair. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think it needs more work. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But I'll read about it. Like if there's clinical studies and stuff. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm all about doing stuff like that. If it's safe and it makes you feel better, I say go for it. I mean, I get it. I mean, I love my copper serum or any copper, so why would injectable not be good? Actually, let's see the price. Haha, hang on, let's see how much it costs. Copper injections between $200 and $600 per month for 4 to 12 weeks. Well, there you have it. Or maybe priced around $1,500 to $2,000 for a full 12-week supply. But how long do the results last? Individual vials can cost between $300 to $600 with some initial lower price options starting around $239. Treatment like standard protocol, it only lasts between 4 to 12 weeks. Okay, whoa. So you're paying $200 to $600 per month for 4 to 12 weeks, and it only lasts for 4 to 12 weeks? Wait. Between $200 to $600 per month. Oh, okay. So, okay, $200 to $600 per month. So obviously it's something you have to totally keep up with. Like Botox lasts what, like 3 to 4 or 5 months? So this is more frequent than Botox. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know anything about it. I have to read up on it. I don't know anything about it. Do anything about it. Thank you for telling me about it. I didn't know anything about it. All right. Mommy does always come first. Oh, love my kids. And they love me. And they come to me with everything. And I love the open relationship. They tell me everything. Some things I don't even want to know, but they tell me everything. Oh, Melanie Little uses Dior. Gotcha. I'm not surprised. Yes, I watch Melanie a lot for like court stuff. I love her. You have to be very good in her chat, though. She'll get you. Yeah, I like Melanie. Yeah, she makes a crap load on. Can you imagine how much she makes on YouTube? I mean, just for you that don't know, Melanie Little, I think I said it earlier, she's a attorney that goes through court stuff. That's who we're talking about. Okay. Aren't injectable peptides now used for all sorts of things? Yes. Like GLP-1s. Yes. Yeah, different sort of peptide, but yes, absolutely. Yeah. Peptides are awesome. They like literally like signal your cells to do, X, Y, or Z, whatever they're there to do. They're super cool. And peptides, I'm talking about for skincare now, they are they're tiny enough that they can, most of them, not all, but most of them are tiny enough that they can penetrate deep. Funeral lady, hi. Thank you. I'm going to get more highlights on Sunday or Saturday. I forget what day. So they cut it. I don't know if you can tell. It's like really cropped in the back. But now I need more highlights. But thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, Dr. Trey, they say that, yes, can topical, I've heard that they can. And my 21-year-old son is literally like starting to recede a little bit. So he's going to be my guinea pig. And I'm going to make a hair serum with epidermal growth factors. And I'm going to have him try those on one side. And I'm going to do copper. But it's not the same copper that, this is easier. These are GHK-Cu. The ones for hair are in A. So they're copper, but different kind of copper for hair. So I'm going to make a copper peptide for one side of his hair and then the epidermal for the other side. And I'm going to see if it gives him new growth. Because for 21, he is, and he knows it. I'm not making fun of him. He's really receding. So we're going to try and see if I can get his hair to come back. So I think it's safer than I'm not opposed to minoxidil at all. Nioxin, I don't care. If it would work, I say go for it, try it. But I want to try my own stuff. I want to see if it works. It's so good that you have a fan. I know. They're super good kids. Never given me a problem. Fuck, I'm good. Super good kids. She does, Heather. I'm telling you. She has to. Good for her. Go get it, girl. Funeral lady, I lost so much hair from Ozempic. What's Trulicity? Amy, I don't know what that is. Is that a form of, is that a GLP-1? I've heard of Ozempic, obviously, but I've never heard of Trulicity. My husband was on Zepbound. I had gained from, I don't even know if it was hormones or I think I was eating too much sugar and I could not lose it. So I went probably a year ago, I went on Ozempic literally for 2 months and I dropped weight, but I didn't stay on it. I mean, it worked. I didn't stay on it. It's a different GLP-1. So is it tirzepatide, which is Zepbound versus what's the other one? I can't think of the name of the other one. Because there's GLP-1 and then there's GLP-1 something else. And I've heard the Zepbound or the tirzepatide Ozempic works better than the other one. Mounjaro. I think it's Mounjaro. I think Jessica's sister is on tirzepatide by TD. I think she is. Honestly, you know what, Amy, funeral lady, this is how this is going to happen. So right now I'm working on a rosacea serum because I promised so many people. It's it's not completely finished yet, but we're getting there. It's getting there. And then I think I want to do a glycolic acid serum with salicylic acid to get that fresh, glowy looking skin that everybody loves. I want to make that kind of a serum, but that I already have the formula done. I just have to make it. So that one will be quick. I didn't have the rosacea serum done, so I had to put it all together, which takes me time. And then I'm going to start on the hair one. So probably a few months. And then it has to go through different, you have to test it and whatever. I'm not going to bore you guys, but yeah, I'll start using it on my son. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. So I'm going to start using it on him as soon as I formulate it. I'm going to take pictures. I'll show you guys. I'm actually really curious. And I got to research for the hair growth, which other product, what other ingredients, obviously copper, one side, epidermal growth factors, the other side, but what else am I going to put in there? I have no clue. I got to figure it out, but I can't wait. Because remember when doing scrubs and everything for your hair was or your scalp was the thing. And I don't know. I think that fad went away. I'll let you guys know. We're going to take this little journey together. But yeah, hair loss, that's not just a man thing, obviously, right? Women get thinning hair too. Yeah, definitely want to figure that one out. They also say castor seed oil, but I don't know. I could see that adding it to a product, but I don't think just putting castor seed oil on your hair is going to make your hair grow. That's just my opinion, though. I am all about trying to find a potion that works. Trust me. The crazy science person. I'll totally send you some, Amy. Yeah, I mean, I gotta make sure it's safe first. I'll try it on my son first. No, but I really will. It's not gonna be unsafe. It's just, does it work or not work? You know, that's what we need to figure out. Rosemary oil for hair. And that's what I mean. It's like, is because I never put fragrance in any of my face products, like ever. But I would totally put rosemary oil in like a hair oil. Why not? I would totally do that. I am the mad scientist. Like with the crazy light. Can you see? Can you picture it? I cannot breathe. Yes, Heather, I put rosemary, cedarwood, and lavender in my shampoo. I'll never forget Dr. Trey 7 a couple Saturdays ago when you showed me that serum that was like super expensive and it was all essential oils. Does that work for you? Have you seen results in that, Dr. Trey? I don't know if she's still here. Oh my God, the big rubber gloves and the white lab coat and the light. It's me. All the garb. It looks like I'm going to do an autopsy, funeral lady. It's funny. Guys, I literally cannot breathe. My son's just got home. I heard him. Dr. Trey, I think my skin has evened out for sure. Is it worth the price? I'm not sure yet. Only been 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, essential oils, if your skin can tolerate them, they definitely have benefit. I'm just making fun of you. You know, I totally support whatever. Yeah, I mean, essential oils, a lot of people's skin cannot tolerate them, but if yours can, I think essential oils, especially like blue tansy and everything, they definitely have a place. I get it. I'm judging. Heather, the autopsy, I will leave to funeral lady. Mixing Bojo. Yes, I'll leave that to funeral lady too. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to be a mortician. That like totally interested me. Like totally. I actually went down like the whole medical. I mean, obviously that's how I ended up here, right? But like the anatomy, physiology, the classes, cutting out in the bodies, like I loved it. That was like totally my jam. I loved it, but I took a different route. Dr. Trey, you did sell your right kidney for that serum. And if you keep it up, you're going to end up selling your left kidney too. If you guys remember, hang on, I'll show you what product we're talking about. Can you just put the name in the chat again, Dr. Trey? I don't remember what it was called. I'll show everybody what we're talking about. Funeral lady, I know. I love that. Like autopsies, and I know a lot of people don't. I'm not going to get into detail, but yeah, I think it's awesome. Yeah, Dr. Trey, or herbal face food. Hang on. Here, you guys. I'll show you guys what she's talking about. Herbal face food. But what was the specific? You were using a serum, right? I'll find it. I think I'll remember. The serum 1, 2, or 3? Yeah, this is the stage. I started university for the PharmD program. I had to do dissections during advanced head and neck anatomy. You got sick? Yeah. You have to have a strong stomach. It's not for everybody. It's for darn sure. Okay, level 2 serum. Okay, let's do this. Actually, hang on. I'm curious. What's level 1 serum? Cheaper. What's level 1? So guys, this is what Dr. Trey, not this one. I'm going to show you guys the one that she buys. I was just curious. What's the difference? No, I'm good. So just different essential oils. Okay, got it. Okay, let's go to 2. This is the one Dr. Trey uses. But you guys, like, look at, this is only 10 milliliters. So you guys, 10, that's my sample size, 10 milliliter. Like when I do a sale and I say, hey guys, you'll get a luxury sample size, that's my sample size, 10 milliliters. This is 1 ounce. 30 mLs is 1 ounce. This 1 ounce. So like, look at this. This is like little itty bitty, $78. 30 mLs is 1 ounce, 174. Now you can subscribe and save and get it cheaper. Okay, let me read. Hang on. I think the potency increase. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, I would hope so. Jesus, Pete. Look at the ingredients, though, guys. And I am not making fun of you, Dr. Trey. Do not misinterpret. I'm just amazed at the price. I'm not making fun of you at all. And I went through this a couple of weeks ago. But okay, aloe. I mean, they're all really good ingredients. I'm not being mean. Jojoba, that's like a skin identical oil. It's like closest to your own body's oils is jojoba. Astaxanthin, awesome. I don't know if I use it, but I have it, and I would love to formulate with that. Super good. Astaxanthin is similar to I don't want to misspeak. I know what it is, but I don't know if I know enough to tell you guys. Hang on, let me show you guys, and then I'll go back to that. This is the rabbit hole I go down every night, you guys. This is how I learn. I spelled benefit wrong, but it's okay. Here. So astaxanthin, it's the strongest in nature. It protects from skin damage, wrinkles, boosts moisture. It has something to do with red wine. Astaxanthin has something to do with red wine. Yeah, it's and red wine components. Resveratrol, that's what I'm thinking of. They're potent, natural, red pigmented antioxidants that support healthy aging. That's what I was trying to think of. So astaxanthin's an awesome product, or an awesome ingredient. I mean, super, super good. Okay. So this is like a flower, helichrysum. I think we've all heard of that, maybe, right? That's a flower. So essential oil, lavender. We all know what lavender is. Oregano. I put that in my spaghetti. Clove. I burn that in fall because it smells yummy. Thyme. Don't we put that in our spaghetti too? Myrrh. I don't know what that is. Jasmine. Jasmine smells lovely. Vetiver. They use vetiver in a lot of perfumes because it smells so good. Lang lang. Patchouli. Isn't that what people put in their hair to like moisturize it? This is just crazy to me. Anyway, that's what Dr. Trey uses for $7,000. I'm just joking. Just joking. All right, guys. Anything else you want to talk about? Oh my God, it's 8:30. It's 9:30 for you guys. Are you tired? Patchouli, my husband calls that the scent. Does it smell like moldy bread? Ooh, that's not good. But I'm sure mixed with all the other things, it smells fine. Because there's a lot of stuff in there that smells good. They say it's all plant botanicals. I was influenced. Okay. The before and after photos sold me. Of course, they're going to get you. I got you. I'm not judging. That's all right. We still love you. If anything, you're getting really good hydration. So win-win. Anything else you guys want me to look up? As long as we're diving into ingredients. I'm actually looking at those right now. Talking about that. How did you learn about it? You guys, there's so many companies, and I don't want to like put them on blast. I'm not talking bad about herbal face food at all, but there's a couple companies I really want to talk bad about. So I have to like prep a little bit, and I want to like block their name out because I'm not trying to be mean. But there's a couple companies that they charge so much for their serums, and when you look at the ingredients, it's like It's sad. So I have to put that together. So I block out everything because I never first I don't want to get sued. But beyond that, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I want you guys to understand that you do not have to, unless you choose to. I mean, do you? I don't care. But you do not have to spend a lot for skincare. You have to look at the ingredients. You have to look at the ingredient list. And you have to try to figure out the percentages that are in the product. That's what's the most important. And if a company is not willing to tell you, then you know what, funeral lady? Yes. Hang on. There is. And it's new. Funeral lady's question was, is there an ingredient that just flew by? Okay. Is there an ingredient that helps with hooded eyelids? Yes. Hang on. Hooded eyelid eye drops. I see it on my Instagram feed constantly. Yep, we're here. It's called Upmeek. We're going to read about it. I've been wanting to look at this. Here. All right, let me get rid of the oregano serum. Patchouli. Share screen. Yes, hooded eyes. At a stage. Okay. Okay, you guys, I just saw this on my Instagram feed the other day. It's called Upmeek. It's the first and only FDA approved, not just cleared. It's actually approved prescription eye drop, which is good because I would not put anything in my eyes if it's not FDA approved. Designs temporary lift, acquired drooping upper eyelids, which is, I don't know if you guys knew that, but like the medical term for drooping eyelids is called ptosis. The P is silent. It's called ptosis. Okay, it works. I used to do medical terminology, so that's how I learned all this. But anyway, that's another story for another day. All right, it works by stimulating the Mueller's muscle to contract, providing, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but does it work? Hooded eyelid drops. Before and after. And I don't want them right from the company. I want real reviews. Because some companies kind of mess with their reviews. I'm not saying they do. Okay, it says 74% of patients experience more than a 50% improvement in eye lift. Yeah, let's look at images. Wow. Do you guys see that? Her eyes are really big. Oh, let's look at this one. Oh, no, this is no, that's not. Okay, let's look at it here. I'm looking at this one. Look at this. Wait, hang on. Dr. Trey, an influencer on IG, she had shingles and her scars are completely gone. With what? With what ingredient? All right, I'll be right back. Look at this. So Dr. Funeral Lady, I wonder, try this? Because I have really like my eyelids have been put in like forever. I've never had high ever had high eyelids ever. Anyway, so to answer your question, funeral lady, yes, that might be an option for you, but you have to get it from your doctor. Heather, sorry guys, I'm stiffing. Okay, Heather, I know the normal layperson doesn't know. I know. And that's why I've talked about having a YouTube channel. I mean, obviously, I don't think I'm going to save the world, right? But if I can just help a few people, again, if you have a serum or whatever that you guys want to spend money on, like have at it. Who cares? But I'm just saying it's not necessary. That's all. If I can help just a couple of people, that's awesome. I did yeah, if you're a lady, I think we need to try it. Oh, it's Kristen. I have a scar on my forehead from shingles. I'm 44. And oh, my husband had shingles. It was super painful. It actually took him a very long time to get back to normal after shingles. Yeah, that was. I mean, if I would have had them, it would have been as dramatic. But no, seriously, shingles are super, super painful. I'm glad you. So did you say the scar went away? That way. An influencer on IG, she had shingles and her scar was completely gone. So you still have a scar on your forehead from shingles. Huh, I wonder if we could fix that. I'd have to look into that. Yeah, very painful. Electric shocks. Yeah. Even after the shingles were gone, my husband still had pain like down his like in his sciatic and down his leg and stuff. Like he had problems for a good year or so, even after they were gone. I just, you like my background? Thank you. I'm in my office and I have allergies. I'm not crying. Are you talking about the Upmeek funeral lady? This? Yeah, like seriously. I think it's worth trying if you have droopy eyelids. Actually, you guys want to know how much it is? I don't even know if you guys care. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, let's look. It's called Upmeek. Upmeek cost. Uh, it's only $10,000. It's typically costs 150 and 250. Oh, so you're probably talking like 250 a month. I don't know, depending on how bad your hooded eyelids bother you. I guess it's only a choice you can make, right? But that is available to you guys. You and your herbal face stuff. Guys, anything else you want to talk about? Hey, Josh, you're late. We put on serums tonight, and we put on all my serums, and then we put on makeup, and we had fun. And now my eyes are watering, so everything is for nothing. Heather, you said it's so nice of them for making it available and accessible. Yes. That's funny. What's 2.5 hours? Did I run on here for 2.5 hours? Oh my god, I haven't. You guys, I have fuzz in my face. Hang on. Where's Heather? I had fun. And Genuine, I'm still thinking of you and your husband, okay? Think about that constantly. I feel so bad. All right, guys. So on Thursday, we're going to make a hyaluronic acid serum. And don't cry, right? Don't cry from the Argentina. Great. So on Thursday, I think it's going to be Thursday because Wednesday just goes live. So we'll do Thursday and tomorrow's even. So I'm not going to, I can't compete with the big people. But Thursday I mean, it's only going to take like 20 minutes. And then actually, what I might do is I might record me doing it and like add it and we'll watch it together and then we'll talk about it. That's how I might do it. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do that live because you guys are going to be sitting here watching me mix something for 5 minutes, which is super boring. I got to figure it out, but I'll totally show you guys how it's done. Yes, Genuine, absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm going to record it previously and then I'll like show it like we did the video on Sunday and then I'll like stop and talk to you guys. I think that's how this is going to go. Anyway, all right, any more questions? If not, I am going to go fix my poor children dinner at 8:45. Yeah, I'll make it. I'll do a video of it. I'll have my son record me and then we'll talk about it. Yeah. If not, it would be like so noisy you would hear a big mixer over it. It wouldn't work. We'll figure it out. You too, Dr. Trey. Go put on your $7,000 serum. All right, guys, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go make dinner. But enjoy your night, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning in Joseph's chat, and I will see you Thursday here. Okay. Thanks for being here, guys. I truly appreciate it. Seriously. Thank you. Bye, dear lady. Bye, Heather. Bye, old Kristen. All right, I'm hanging up. Have a good night, guys. See you soon.